what are we bringing you on this episode of Queer4Cars? It's the 2022 Tundra 1794 edition. So let's have a look. It's William Westhopper from Queer4Cars, and we're here with the 2022 Toyota Tundra, the 1794 edition, and that's an upscale edition. This truck is designed for towing. It is a full-size pickup with a full-size bed, everything that you're going to need to tow a trailer. I'm here with the two guys from Gas Guzzler Reviews. We've got Colin Hawkins here at the other end of the tape, Jake Maynard inside, and what we're going to do is measure the width of these extended mirrors on the 2022 Toyota Tundra. All right, you ready, Colin?
I'm ready.
All right, let's go on out. You ready, Jake?
Yes, sir.
All right, let's do it. We're there. So we are at 9 feet 4 inches. 9 feet 4 inches from mirror to mirror. And that is one wide stroke. Where the rubber meets the road on any pickup truck is its powertrain. This has a 3.5 liter IMAX V6 twin turbo engine that has 389 horsepower and 479 pound-feet of torque. This is a twin turbo V6. Now you can get this with a hybrid engine in it, so you can get a little bit better mileage. But in general, from what we're looking at in the specifications, really the towing doesn't change a whole lot. A little bit, but not a whole lot. So we'll go ahead and put this back on. Fits right in there. Those engine covers do help for noise a little bit. You'll find some that are hard. This is a hard plastic. You'll find some that are real soft foam. So let's talk about the front of this truck here. So let's talk about the front of the truck. A lot of chrome on it, but actually it's chromed plastic. Tundra is pretty big here. Nice big Toyota logo here. Now you'd think these would light up, but they don't. Now there are LED headlights and driving lights here. There's also LED fog lights. Now there's also down here is where the radar is, and there are multiple cameras all throughout this vehicle. From those cameras, the cameras on either side, and the cameras in the back. So there's a lot there. This is sort of plasticky. Not sure that I love all that plastic that's going on there, but it's got a nice look to it. And then remember, this is a redesigned Tundra from what you've seen before. The lights work out very well. They give a lot of light out at night, which is good. Now I do hear that LED lights don't produce the heat, and during ice storms, they tend to ice up. So that's something to think about if you're in an icy climate. Now there are multiple ways to open the tailgate of the bed of this pickup truck. There's a button on the left-hand side in the middle of the tail light. Push that button. You notice it goes down, and also a step pops out. So that step is really nice to help you get into the back of the pickup truck. But don't try to leave that step out and drive, because it turns itself off while you're driving down the road. Or actually, don't leave it out while you're driving down the road, because it retracts if you start moving. Now, there's also a button here on the key you can hit, and it will do the same thing. Step pops out again, and you'll see the step retreat. And if you want to be old school, just like they did in the old days, there's a electric button right under here. Very light touch to open up. So the real story of any pickup truck is the pickup truck bed. This has got a nice full-size bed. It's not an extended bed, and there is a $195 mat on this bed in this truck. There are LED lights inside of it, and there's multiple tie downs around. These tie downs on the base are sort of kind of pretty simple, but not too expensive. But you got to remember, this is a $66,000 truck. It's not fancy, but then there are adjustable tie downs at the top as well. So the truck itself has a nice finish on the inside, so you're not going to get damaged and things like that. And having this mat here is going to help a lot. Your Class 3 towing hitch receiver right here, chain connections, and of course electrical connections right here for towing. So this Tundra is set up for towing, plus plus, as we've shown, it has those really big mirrors on the side, which also extend out, which really does help if you have a bigger trailer. All right, so we're inside the 2022 Toyota Tundra. Pretty straightforward, pretty square lines, very nicely detailed. I love the ambient lighting underneath and around. Let's go ahead and get this started. Push button start. Look at this huge screen. This screen is really, really, really nice. There's a lot of things that this screen does. And another thing that you're going to find with this vehicle is that it has a camera-based rear view mirror, or I can go ahead and put just a regular mirror. Now normally these camera-based mirrors, I get a little nauseous on them, but not this one. The thing I really like about this Tundra is it has a nice spot right there for wireless charging, and it fits my big outer box case on my old Galaxy S10. So very nice there. Let's go ahead and see if we can find some music. So it says data instructions. Well, we don't want Amazon Music actually. We want something else. So we can have Sirius XM, FM radio, AM radio, Sirius XM, or I can go over, use my phone, just there, Apple Music or Amazon Music, all there. Hey Toyota, turn the turn the radio to Sirius XM 80s on 8. So she has a little bit of problems sometimes with that. Hey Toyota.
What do you want to do?
What can you do?
Use the touch controls to view available options.
Set the temperature to 72.
This feature is not available.
So I got a lot of that when in doing the Hey Toyota thing. So there she is. Tell me more.
Sorry, I'm having trouble understanding you.
Okay, well that's it. That's what we're gonna do. All right. So I can run the onboard GPS here, or I can use what it's going now to is my Waze off of my phone, which is nice. So I can use all of the Android Auto things that I want. What's Toyota giving me there? Okay, that's the Toyota itself. I go games, maps, reminders, news, messenger. What's weather have to say? What does it have to say for weather?
Currently in Washington, it's 42 degrees with rain. Today, it'll be rainy, with a forecasted high of 44 and a low of 38. By the way, next time you can also press and hold the mic button on your steering wheel to ask me anything.
So that's really nice, and also I really like these switches, sort of these airplane style switches. They're just very tactile. You feel them when you hit, when you touch them. I can put the air suspension down if I want, up. Could do manual here as well. You feel the vehicle's lowering here. The nice thing I really like is the camera view on this vehicle. It has a very good camera. Now that's not the real vehicle. We don't have those wheels. But it's sort of, that's sort of what looks around. It's seeing that off the side. So interesting that it does that. So there you go. So I can look out the back of the bed, pretty much, over the top of the vehicle. There's the back of the bed. The other things that are really nice is it has a standard gear shift lever for the automatic transmission. Drive mode is here, tow haul mode, and then there's a pull switch for 2 high, 4 high, and 4 low. 2 big cup holders, a nice big center console that opens up. 2 cup holders here for the back seat as well, so plenty of space there. The interior is a little plasticky. This is plastic, though it looks like wood, though you will see that plasticky wood throughout, but it's well done. This ivory leather in here is nice. The heated and cooled seats. Toyota seats are never that comfortable, and I gotta say these seats are very, very comfortable. So it also has a glass, what we used to call a moon roof because it was glass. The sunroof would have been all metal, but it has that's over both front and second row. The front is operable, the back is not, but it has that nice dark cloth screen over it, which is really good. And something else that I had not realized is that I can lower down the rear window. It doesn't look like the rear window goes up and down, but it does, and it is a heated rear window, so that's nice if you want some fresh air coming in. And sometimes when you got a couple of big burly guys in here, you want to have fresh air. The sunglass holder there, I'm never a big fan of that because they do get hot in the summer. It has all the buttons here for home link and things like that. So a lot of nice little touches here. I see there's still a little bit of plastic on this, a plastic thing on this one, but there's nice lights here, and of course the sun visors slide out, which is nice. And they have a little lighted vanity mirror in here. I really like the fact that when you have a full sun visor that it moves back and forth like this, as opposed to just a little something that comes off the side. You have that on both of those there. Now the oh shit handles are up here on the front and not on the roof, which actually is good for a senior when they're getting in. It really does help them grab into that, and I've seen that firsthand. So all right, let's take it around for a little bit. I'm gonna open up the mirrors here. Now let's see if we can get out of into the road here and go ahead. So the nice thing is when you're under 10 miles an hour, you have a screen that shows everything around you, showing the car over there and the things, and you can adjust that. You can see the back there. You can get some different stuff. And oh, by the way, make sure you put your safety belt on, because if you don't, the truck gets very, very mad. But I think this is probably one of the best safety features that I've seen in a full-size truck, because this thing is so big, and these mirrors are so hard to see around. If there's a pedestrian out there, you're not going to see it, but this does help you see that. So it's good, and it's very customizable too, which is nice. So all in all, I gotta say, for the $66,000 plus that this truck retails for, and that includes destination and delivery, I'm pretty impressed with everything you get, because even though that seems like a lot of money, it's not a lot of money in the world of pickup trucks these days. Now, one of the things that I have found with the safety things, you can hear it starting to beep and boop when it sees I'm pulling to my little tiny parking pad here in Northwest DC, and it's going to tell me when I'm getting too close to something. Now wait until that, and then it's going to stop, and it's going to yell at me as I get up close because it doesn't want me to hit something. So there you go. So I did not hit my garage door, which thankfully it did, but it did pump the automatic brakes. So another part of all the safety system that this vehicle has in it. So that's very useful with a big vehicle like this. Well, thanks for checking out Queer4Cars as we looked at the 2022 Toyota Tundra in the 1794 edition. If you like this video, give us a thumbs up and follow us for more car and truck reviews and stories about the automotive lifestyle. Until next time.